Hey everybody, Economic Ninja here. I hope you're doing well. This is it, guys. Bank runs. It's coming. It's been happening now for almost a month now. All over the world, we're having all kinds of issues. It's not just a Russia story, but that's the story this week. Remember, last week or the week before, it was the Ukraine bank runs, the lines around the banks, trying to access the ATMs, get some cash. But guys, right before that, it was people trying to access their bank accounts in Canada. The facts are things are getting real, and they're getting real really, really fast. So first off, I want to dive in. We're going to share the screen and I'm going to show you this. So right now we're looking at the news headlines just under bank runs. This is what a bank run could do for the Russian economy. Long lines at Russia's ATMs. If we come over here to Twitter, we actually see this video right here. Somebody just simply recording how long of a line, and you could see that people are calm, right? People are calm. It's not like the background picture I have from the Great Depression. The fact is, it's always one of those, oh, we're having an outage, we're having issues. Now in Russia, we have much more serious problems. And I say we because it's not just Russia. I want people to understand how serious this situation is. You see, Russia is a superpower. The facts are the ruble is collapsing right now. We have a country, a major world power going into hyperinflation, and they're already having banking issues. All right. If anything, for humanity, mankind, please take this, the Ukraine banking situation, the Canadian banking situation, the Venezuelan banking situation, and all of the countries that have experienced hyperinflation in the last 10 years. Go do something about it. If not for you, go do it for mankind and go, I see you guys are hurting, regardless what country you live in, and it can happen here. And I believe, honestly, that it is coming to Europe next. I would not be surprised if we saw this exact situation. Now, the reason why I want to make this video is because of this right here. Mastercard just decided, Mastercard and Visa, to suspend operations in Russia after the invasion. Now, this has a crypto side to it, and I'm going to get to that in just a second. Mastercard and Visa are suspending their operations in Russia. The company said Saturday in the latest blow to the country's financial system after its invasion of Ukraine. Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot stress this enough. I have never, in my 23 years, 24 years now of being an investor, I have never seen sanctions put on a country to this extent. This is insane. We are not only talking SWIFT code sanctions where the US put them under, but countries all over the world doing things to the Russian economy. And from what I'm hearing, there are riots in Russia because of this. Now, we need to take heed of this because there is going to be contagion way more than what's going on here around the world. You know, now think about this. You know, one solution would be have crypto right in your hands. But I want you to understand, not everybody takes cryptocurrency, and where a lot of people like myself would have already been prepared with a prepaid Visa or MasterCard debit card style, like through BitPay or some other company. I'm not endorsing BitPay at all. Trust me, they've got their own issues. Where people would load that up with crypto and then be able to spend it everywhere. Here you have, this isn't even safe in an emergency. And I'm not joking. I am absolutely not joking. I believe this situation is going to happen in other countries. And I believe it's going to happen in the next 2 years. I would not be even surprised that in America in the next couple of years, you will not be able to access either credit or use a debit card with money you already have in the bank because of it, either a system outage or, quite frankly, MasterCard, Visa deciding to just, you know, we're going to close down operations for a little bit in the US, calm things down a little bit. I'm not joking. These are the days to be prepared. Have food. Don't get into debt. Don't get into crazy debt right now. This is not it. All those people saying, you know, we'll get into crazy debt and hyperinflation is going to waste it away. There's the one little shot of reality I'm going to give you. And this is life advice. You are gambling with your life and betting that you're going to be able to stay solvent long enough to pay those payments, or that you're going to be able to stay, you know, have a job. Because trust me, we're going to see a wave of people losing their jobs worldwide, because as this contagion spreads around the world, it is going to get worse and worse. I want people to understand that. This is not a joke. There is a lot more at play than a war right now. Okay. Like Gerald Celente says, when all else fails, they take you to war. And we have multiple wars. We have literally wars and rumors of wars going on right now. We have a war in Ukraine. We have a rumor of a war in Taiwan. Think about what's happening. If it gets worse in the next 7 to 14 days, the pressure that's building up in the markets right now could cause catastrophic loss of capital. So have your food, don't get into debt. Think about having a good clip of cash in small denomination bills somewhere safe that it can't be destroyed or stolen through either fire or a thief. Think about the things that you would normally buy because the supply chain is about to get completely jammed up, guys. Very, very important. We don't want this again. All right. The people that show up to these events or the bank runs are going on were the people that rolled their eyes at the successful people a year prior saying, you know, stock market's a little overblown right now. There were a lot of smart people that weren't a part of this. My great grandfather is one of them. He was out warning, hey, it's getting a little crazy. It's a little overvalued. You need to stay within your means. Don't go and get a loan on that tractor. Deal with the tractor you have until you could save up and pay cash for it. My great grandfather was a farmer. But they didn't listen. And then they became people like what we see in this picture. And then they lost everything. And then people like my great grandfather went around and went to the banks and negotiated and purchased other farms. And the good thing is those type of people that go around, they can still employ the people that used to own that land. There's always, you know, a way of helping people. But the facts are, I don't want Ninja Nation to be like this. And I know you're not. If you're new to this channel and you've never seen these videos before, consider subscribing. And I'm not joking because I want to lead an army of human beings that are great people. And I meet you guys all the time. I'm not joking. I have never been let down by one person that's subscribed to this channel. I want to make a million people $1 million, not because I have anything to sell you, but because I'm going to teach you how to be meek and we are going to crush it. We're going to invest right. We're going to invest the way the cycles are telling us. And right now we're moving into a commodity bull market that is going to be incredible, but it's a multi-year blow up. And we're seeing that in commodities all over. Wheat, lumber, steel, gold, and silver are the last ones to get to that show. That's the panic phase. But with today's prices, they may be getting close to taking off. We don't ever know, but we want to be ready, guys. I think these are very serious times. And I want to crack jokes, but there's no joking around about this. I believe this next week's going to be pretty insane. And I would not be surprised if we see this in Europe, in the Eurozone, in the next 14 days. So we'll see how this video ages. But let's say I'm right. That sucks. Let's say I'm wrong. Guess what? If you listened and you prepared, cool. You didn't go out and buy anything crazy and stupid. You just bought necessities ahead of time to save yourself from inflation, a supply chain collapse, or very well, Mastercard and Visa just deciding to shut you off, then you're golden. All right, guys, that being said, I thank you so much. Economic Ninja is out.